Good morning, good vach, Shavua Tov. I hope that you're feeling good, and I hope that you had a good Shabbos. It's difficult these days where one Shabbos looks exactly like the other. So you've got to be creative to find a way to make the Shabbos meaningful and different. And I guess that's one of the challenges we're living through. Reading yesterday's Torah portion, I came across something which I thought was very relevant to our current situation. You know, the parasha started off by saying that a Kohen may not be contaminated by being in contact with a dead body. But there is an exception. Exception is immediate family. So if a Kohen loses a member of his immediate family, then he participates in the funeral, and it can be obviously in direct contact with the dead body. One of the people on the list is his sister. His sister, it says. An unmarried sister. Now, when it says the unmarried sister, the verse is lo yitoma, which means that he should become impure for her. In other words, to assist in her burial preparations. And the Talmud has a whole discussion back and forth and comes to the conclusion that it's not just telling us that he may go to the funeral, like the other relatives, where he may go to the funeral, but rather because she's never been married and she probably doesn't have a husband, she definitely doesn't have a husband, she probably doesn't have other people to arrange the funeral for her. So it's his obligation. It's his obligation to step in and to help his family member where nobody else will help. And now, think for a minute. We're talking here about a Kohen. A Kohen is a person who spends his whole life dedicated to the community. Serves in the temple, blesses us on a regular cycle. A Kohen is a person of kindness, of chesed. That's what a Kohen is all about, is doing good for people. Why do you have to tell the Kohen that you're obligated to help your sister? And if you think about it, well, there's a very real reason for it. Because in times of need, we are typically, and this is human psychology, we're attracted to help those people who either look like they're very needy or, unfortunately, a lot of the time, who make us feel like we're doing good by helping them. Because they're so destitute, because there's a little bit of yichus involved, because I can feel good about myself having helped them. And the nature of human psychology is that we often overlook the people who are closest to us who actually need our help, and nobody else is going to help them. I feel that's what we're dealing with right now. Not for 1 minute would I suggest that we don't help other communities who are in distress. We should. Of course we should. At the same time, we have to look in our own backyard. At the same time, we have to acknowledge that there are members of our own community, people who are really close to us, who perhaps are not going to share out in the public how difficult their circumstances are at the moment. People who have lost income already for a considerable amount of time. People who maybe were in a compromised financial position already before all of this happened, and now it's really taken them out. And nobody else is going to help them, like that sister, that nobody else is going to look after. So I think the Torah is telling us something that is quite relevant right now. We need, as a community, to pull together and think of the people within our own community, within our own circle, and sometimes within our own family, and they are priority one to help. And if you'd like to get involved to assist people, because unfortunately there are people, please let me know. Or if you know people who need assistance, go out and give them assistance. Even if the assistance that they need might seem a little bit minimal, maybe they just need a little bit of encouragement, but our own community is the only people who are going to look after our own community. And I think that's an important thing to remember at a time like this. May Hashem bless us that we don't have too many people in need. May Hashem bless those who are going through difficult times, that Hashem should give them an unexpected source of income. And may Hashem bless us all that we should be safe and healthy and have everything that we need. Have a good week and stay safe. Stay safe.